Okay, welcome back. I had so much fun filming my Rapunzel Paint With Me video. I wasn't entirely sure how it was gonna go, but I really enjoyed it. And a bunch of you really enjoyed it too, and I think it was actually the most rewarding for me to edit the video because I got to see my process entirely, which was really unique and different for me. So I'm really excited to keep doing that and literally watch myself improve. I think that will be really cool, just to be able to see that growth over time. But yeah, so today I'm going to be, well, not today, it's probably going to take about 3 days again, but I'm going to start today painting Elsa. Frozen 2 is probably one of my favorite movies right now. I absolutely adore it. I like it better than the first one. Fight me. I have a deep love for Elsa. I've loved her since the first movie. The second movie was just amazing to watch her growth, and so I have a really deep personal connection with her. So I'm excited to get to paint her in my own style. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started. Okay, welcome to voiceover Sierra. I got a couple of comments just from friends after posting my last paint with me that they would like to hear me talk a little bit more, and not only that, but talk about my process a little bit. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, or at least try to do in this video. So I really struggled with getting Elsa's face to look right. I cut out a lot of parts where I was just erasing and resketching and erasing and resketching her face. I don't know what it was about her eye shape, but it just really threw me off, and I ended up with something that I thought was okay. It wasn't like perfect, but I was like, okay, I just gotta start painting. I can always paint over it later. So I definitely feel like I could have done a little bit better with the way that her face was structured. It definitely, you'll see, it gave me some trouble later on, specifically with her nose. But otherwise, I was pretty happy with the way it turned out. I was happy with her pose, like from her neck down. So that part was good. Now I'm just working on her skin. It's funny because I'm painting this, and now future me knows that I end up being very unhappy with the skin tone and end up covering it completely. But that's just kind of the nature of how it is. But at least using acrylic, you are able to do that. You can go back and paint over things that you don't like and just kind of start over. My main goal with these Paint With Me's is to improve my skills using opaque media. I did a lot of painting when I was in college. I took lots of painting classes and did some independent studies with painting, but I haven't done it in a really long time, and I'm definitely getting really rusty, which is really discouraging considering I spent 4 years working on my art skills, and then definitely in the past 2 years since having graduated, I've lost quite a bit of ground. So I just really wanted to document my process, see what I'm doing, see what I can do differently, and take you guys along with me and get some, hopefully, constructive criticism from you all as well. So I'm definitely realizing that Elsa's hair is not blonde, but also like not white. This is a lot harder than I anticipated it to be. So throughout this video, you'll see me doing a couple things that I picked up in college during some of my painting classes that I completely forgot about in my first Paint With Me that I remembered while painting Elsa, that helped tremendously, and I wanted to pass those tips along. The first one, which you've seen me do once already that I will do again in this video, is use a paint stick. I used a paintbrush for a paint stick. I don't have a regular or traditional paint stick, but basically what that does is you can steady your hand. You can see me doing it here now. Steady your hand to do small, fine details without putting your hand on the canvas and smudging the paint. It's very helpful, especially considering that I have really clean line work. So typically I go for a cleaner look with crisp lines, and I definitely don't want to smudge my painting underneath. The other tip that I want to pass along to any potential painters out there is I definitely use reference photos. You can see in the back of the frame here on my laptop I have a Pinterest board open with pictures of Elsa. Some of them are from the movie, some of them are fan art made by other artists, and I kind of just use that as a base. I'm not usually going off of one picture. I don't want to copy someone else's work, but I definitely like to take inspiration from others, and I definitely want it to look like Elsa, so I definitely reference the movie photo quite a bit. But something that I learned in college that I did for a self-portrait actually was the photo that I was working off of. I would take it into Photoshop and I would use the eyedropper tool to see what the tones were in skin or in hair, or any of the colors that I needed to reference, so that I could get basically a swatch of the actual color that I was trying to emulate. And I did that a couple times in this painting and definitely found out that, once again, Elsa's hair is not blonde. In fact, the shading in the movie on her entire character is completely purple. She has blue and purple and white hair. It's not blonde at all. It's not even really golden, which was really interesting. It's just really helpful way to get your colors on track that I think a lot of people don't utilize because they either don't think about it, or it can seem kind of like cheating, but it's definitely not cheating. It's just helpful. Welcome back. It is now the evening time. So you can see here that I'm starting to paint over Elsa's skin tone. It was just too pink, too warm. After I did her hair white, it just made her look really red. And I feel like it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but in person it was really obvious. So I took a little bit more of a burnt umber skin tone approach with the second layer of skin. And that also really helped me with my shadow colors, because my shadow colors were just so red and I didn't want to go too dark because then it looked too red and too blushy. So yeah, I really struggled with this painting in a lot of ways, but I really struggled with the hair and skin colors. It was really interesting to see how wrong I was about the colors just by going off of what I thought I saw, which is definitely something that I hope will improve again with time. So while I was editing this video, I actually found a YouTuber that does paint with me's that I absolutely love. Her name is Jimren or Himren. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce her name because she's from Spain. But her paintings are not like mine at all. They're beautiful. They're really brightly colored and a little bit more impressionistic. Definitely a lot more impressionistic. But I really like the way that she edits her videos, and I'm thinking about maybe changing up my style a little bit. Definitely go check her out and let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like to see me try. 2023. Here we go. Okay, scratch that. We just got some really exciting mail. Oh my god. The perfect sweater does exist, and I am wearing it right now. This is... Oh, girl, okay. So in this part, I am starting to paint the bodice of Elsa's dress. This was definitely the part that I had the most fun with right near the end. The pattern on her dress is amazing. It's extremely detailed. I definitely did not get all of the details in my rendition, but it's gorgeous. It's just unbelievable. In the movie, it's unbelievable. The way that they make everything look so real and also still so Disney is just amazing to me. But yeah, if you notice, there are all 4 of the element symbols in her dress just repeated over and over in this gorgeous pattern. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing this part. I also ended up at the end adding some iridescent pigment that I have. I have some powdered pigments that I usually use as inks, but I just kind of mixed it with some water and a little bit of white paint, and then added a little bit of sparkle to her dress. So that was definitely one of my favorite little details. So definitely let me know in the comments below too if you would like to see me paint other Disney characters. I'm always open to Disney princesses, but I definitely need to stretch my boundaries a little bit. I would absolutely love it if you would recommend some more obscure Disney characters to me. Maybe I'll do a Treasure Planet character or something like that. But yeah, I would love to hear who you would love to see me paint. So as I'm editing this video, I'm realizing I forgot to film an outro. I had a lot of fun painting this picture of Elsa. It was really challenging for me. I definitely struggled with this a lot more than I did Rapunzel, which is funny because I didn't think I was going to. I thought it was gonna be easier than Rapunzel. So yeah, that just shows like how little you actually know until you get started, I think. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing more of these from time to time. Probably not every week, but maybe every other week or once a month, I'm not sure. But I definitely enjoyed doing both of these videos, and I hope you did too. And if you did enjoy watching these videos, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. And definitely let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to keep painting Disney princesses, if there are other Disney characters you would like me to paint. Tell me about it in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!